Today we're going to be fitting some mud flaps on a 2014 Ford Focus ST from Rallyflapz. Tools you'll need: drill. I've got pliers as I have no trim removal tool. A trim removal tool will be better. A Phillips screwdriver, a standard screwdriver, your bar for taking your wheel off, and obviously your locking wheel nuts. You'll also need, I'm using a flexi drive 8mm because it's a bit tight. You might get away with an 8mm socket small and a 10mm spanner as well, and then obviously your flaps and your kit that Rallyflapz have sent, which on completion should then look something like my RS. First we take the wheel off. So first we take the wheel off. So with the wheel now off, we're going to be fitting the bracket on the outside of the mud flap using the fixing kit. So you'll need to remove push rivets 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I have no removal tool, so I'm using a screwdriver to get behind, and then a pair of long nose pliers to pull it out. Offer the mud flap up with the bracket in front so you know which holes to use. The top one is just a push rivet through the flap. The next two are push fits through the bracket and flap, and the final one, the third, is what we've got to drill. So I'm going to use the bracket to drill. I have used the 10mm bolt supplied, which is going to eventually go through this hole when we've drilled it, but just for a marker so that it fixes, I've used one of the rivets but not shoved it all the way in, just one click, so that I know where this needs drilling. So now we're looking to fit the furthest away bracket that we have drilled, as your diagram supplied by Rallyflapz should look something like this, just prior to fitting. So with all the nut and bolt behind, as you can see there, just needs tightening up underneath. So we'll tighten that up now. Just a note, these clips, the push rivets, there is one that's longer than the rest. I have fitted the long one in the bottom corner. And there we go. First one fitted. All secured. All on. Ready to rumble. Right, and now to fit the rear flaps, we will have to bend these brackets as shown in your pack. Follow it carefully and bend them like it says. It requires one nut and bolt set up to hold it rigid. So the finished product should look like this. I found it, once you bent one, mirror the other one so that it's exact opposite to the one you've bent, or you will end up, it is possible to end up with two of the same. So that's the brackets built up. Thing to note, they have changed it to an Allen key and nylock washer instead of a 10mm nut with a spring washer. Now to get fitting. So on with the rear. Front's on, looking nice. Rear, let's start by taking this wheel off. Right, now we've got the wheel off, you'll need your 8mm socket or spanner for this one, and this one right in the top. just before the ridge comes out. So these two now to be taken out. The next stage, you have to drill this carpet or wheel liner to fit these two holes, these two on your bracket, so that fits like that in the topmost hole, and you're drilling a hole in the carpet to take the bottom hole. I found the best way is to pull it out, offer it up, mark it, and then drill it while it's out. Now for refit, for this you get your clip, this clip, P-clip, and it goes on the bottom hole. So putting it on this hole to take a screw, this screw here with the washer to hold the bracket. So in effect it should look like that when you've completed. So when you offer it up, your original hole and bolt will go there, your new screw and washer will go in that one that you've just drilled. So the bracket should fit like this. Top one, it's up to you, but I personally fit this bracket before the big bracket. You can bend this later when it's on the car, it's no problem, it's quite easy to bend. So that's now all fitted, nice and safe. So now we're going to fit the flap. Just before I fit the flap, I'm going to bend the brackets to fit the contour of the wheel arch. As you can see, it's just a bit further back at the moment, and I'm going to bend this bracket so that it fits into this hole here. So it's like a bit of an S bend. So I'll bend it here and here. So just to bend this bracket, it's quite easy to bend, so that it's lovely contour like that, so the flap will fit nice and flush. If you can see, same with the top, fit nice and flush. So that's a bracket more or less fitted. I'm just going to bend, I have to put the phone down to bend this bracket, I need 2 hands. Just for ease, I pop the top rivet in, just hold the flap while we're going to fit the plastic bolt into here. The plastic bolt, I fit a stainless washer to the bolt. So I will have, when it focuses, yeah, the screw rubber washer, then a stainless washer, which then pushes through there, and both the brackets, and held on with another rubber washer and like a registration plate bolt or plastic. I'll do that now. So just fit this bolt loosely, hold it in, line all your poppers up, fit loosely, line the flap up with the body. When you're happy with where it is, push these poppers in, but you will have to hold the bracket at the back. It does move slightly because it's fastened to the inner wheel arch, so just make sure that your inner wheel arch is all clipped on nice and tight, not like this one. So there you go, just a bit better. So now fitted on both, protecting that lovely paint. You can also get stickers just to finish them off. I hope this has helped, and I hope you fit them well.